welcome. This is a little reset for maybe you've been doing something that's put a little strain and stress on your back. Maybe it's just the end of a long day. This will reset your back. So we're going to start with breathing into your belly, into your ribs, and then into the upper chest. And a long exhale. 2 more like that. Breathe into the belly, into the ribs, and then into the upper chest. And a big long exhale. Last one. All right, we're going to do a little swinging twist. The whole body swings and twists. The front hand gently taps on the front of the shoulder and the back on the kidney. Slowly, gently release, unwinding. We're going to rub the hands together until you start to feel a little warmth between your palms. We're just going to slough off whatever we've been doing, whatever energy you don't want to take into the next part of our day. If you're going to sleep next, or if you're going to dinner, somebody you love, or just hang out. Take your tingly palms and just kind of slough off the energy. And take the thumb and the first finger and slough off. Slough off. Also, feel them tingling through your arm as you're like reawakening the cells. Go down the length of your body in the front, the thigh, and the back. And then just stomp off your feet a little bit. All right, now you can feel your body a little bit more. So let's take a breath and enjoy that awakening of the senses. And then on your next inhale, take your arms and scoop up in a big chest opening, little back bend here. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in. Good. Last one. Opening up. All right, let's take another breath. And then one of the biggest things that we miss sometimes when we're kind of resetting things or unwinding is we need a little strength. So we're going to go find a spot against a wall so that you can put your hips and your shoulder blades. And so line up, hips up against. You'll have a little space at your low back, and the shoulder blades touch the wall. Take a wide stance. We're going to do 1 triangle pose on each side. All right, so turn your right toes out to the right. Arms come up. Take a deep breath. Lengthen through your spine. Get really, really long. And then slowly, keeping your shoulder blades and your hips on the wall, come into a little triangle. Keep your shoulders relaxed and pull those blades down towards your hips. And just feel the muscles along your spine working here. And breathe in and out. This shoulder here on top is going to want to peel off the wall, probably. At least mine does. So really work on keeping that shoulder open. 1 more breath. And then gently lift up. Yes. All right, take another breath before we get to the other side. Now, as we go to the other side, make sure that you can breathe here. I'd rather you do less leaning, make it a little easier so that you can breathe. Keeping those shoulder blades and hips both touching. Big deep breath. And then on your next inhale, lift up gently and turn all 10 of your toes forward. And we're going to come into a wide leg forward fold. So stay up here against the wall for a minute. We're going to take the forward fold and then push your hips into the wall once you get down here. Let your head hang. And take some deep breaths. On your next exhale, take your hands to your thighs and gently push all the way up to standing, leading with your heart. So your heart goes first. Very nice. All right. Now we're going to get down on the floor and do a couple of little relaxing things for your back. All right. Well, the first one we're going to do is just a simple twist. Simple seated twist. So I've got my right leg out, my left knee out. I'm going to inhale my arm up so I'm lengthening through the spine. Take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Palm faces the floor and gently push your elbow into the knee. So there's a little resistance there. A little space for your twist. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Notice how your exhales allow you to twist a little further. And then simply untwist and twist in the other direction. Gently untwist. Now this one will really calm your nervous system because we're going to access the vagus nerve, which is kind of the main nerve that goes to all your internal organs. So here's how we're going to use our breath. We're going to use a little Pilates ball and a block. And you'll start to expand your breath, just like we did in the beginning, belly, ribs. But now I want you to hold the pressure in your ribs and breathe in a little more. And then slowly relax. Long exhale. So we're going to go over the ball. And you'll be amazed because just breathing like this, your back will let go. So here we are. This is for your head, just to make you nice and comfortable. Take your arm up and over and begin to breathe in through the nose, into the belly. It'll feel like your ribs are pushing down against the ball, kind of pushing the ball down into the floor. Hold the pressure. And exhale. All right, I'm going to let you find your own breathing pattern. But breathe in, belly ribs, hold the pressure, and then a long exhale. Now I'm going to do 5 breaths here. Last one. At the bottom of the exhale, gently push up to seated. Take a moment, take a breath, and notice how you feel on the side that you just breathed into. Let's do the other side. Last little bit. And 5 breaths here. And on the bottom of that last exhale, gently push up to seated. And think about how you want to feel and close your eyes for a moment. And start to let yourself feel how you want to feel if you're preparing for sleep or whatever it is you're doing next. And that is our little recharge and reset. It's always a pleasure being with you. Let me know how that goes in the comments, and I'll see you again soon.